What's cooking good looking? Hang on, that didn't work in my accent. What's cooking good looking? I'll tell you what isn't cooking. Kibble, because I don't have a kitchen yet, which is why I'm going to build one. Let's get cracking. Alright, you tinkers, I'm Toastbloke, and I'm stood outside of my farm base. I mean, there's strobe lights today, which is a little bit of a new feature, but other than that, I'm absolutely loving the farmhouse build. The greenhouse ties in really nicely. I'm so happy with everything, but it still doesn't feel like home. Why, you ask? Well, I'm going to show you. If you come inside here and have a little look around, you know, welcome to my crib. We haven't got a living room, dining room, bedroom, and worst of all, we don't have a kitchen. And since I've been trying to get kibble, it's probably important we figure out where we're going to have a kitchen and what that's going to look like. Now, if I jump in here, I feel like this could be the best room because we've already plumbed the greenhouse and that's just out here. So greenhouse is sorted, the crops are growing, and while we wait for that as well, actually, let's check this. We got fertilizer on the go, everything's working. But yeah, while I'm waiting for the crops to grow, I figured we may as well get the kitchen installed. So let's have a little think about how we could do this. Now, an industrial cooker and grill take up 2 foundations, so 2 squares. And that doesn't really leave much room for anything in here, does it? Especially if I want to get refrigerators and preserving bins in. I'm thinking of doing like a wall where we have refrigerators on the bottom and preserving bins across the top. There's a little trick to get that. But I need to expand this room 100%. Which way could I don't really want to go out to the front or back of the build because we'll lose that nice pointy gable end, and I'll also lose this little recess, which I think gives the building loads of character. And I can't come out to here, can I? Because then I'll be on top of the greenhouse. Let's have a look at the other side. I might not be able to do what I was wanting. We might have to actually go all the way across here. I mean, straight away though, look at all the space. We could easily build out to here, and maybe we could try putting some more foundations down. I might be able to get this whole room again, which would be good because then it would follow the premise of the house. We'd have pillar, 2 tiles, pillar, 2 tiles, pillar. I think I'm going to try that. So I'm going to get all the building pieces that I used to make this little extension, and we're going to extend the extension. Right, the sound of this drop is doing my head in, and I want to get rid of it. There's going to be nothing good in it, let's face it. Yeah, like I said. I mean, I might keep these, to be honest. They're not great, but I can put them in my little cupboard and use them as building structures, temporary structures. When we're doing building tricks, just going to stick them in this structures cupboard, get them out of the way. And as you can see, I've crafted up everything else that I think I'm going to need to build this extension. So let's jump over here and start trying this out. Now, moment of truth, can we go out 2 more? We can there, and we can there. That's perfect. Now, I've made 4, probably because this one has 4, but I only need the 2. I wonder if I just stick those either end. It'll actually probably be good for us as I'm building, just to make sure I've got extra foundation support. Next things next is I need to put these down. I'm pretty sure I snapped them this way. So let's get those in the correct position on the inside of the foundations. I should probably check that, to be honest. Let's take this wall down. It's going to come down anyway, if this is all going to be one room. I'm hoping this is going to look all right and that the house remains balanced, or at least not sore on the eye. Yeah, they're the right way. Just with this side being twice as long as the other. Now, I need to get the pillars out because they're right. Pop those in. Lovely jubbly. And then the walls will be able to go in. And I'm going to do the ones without the fence foundation first, so I can make sure I'm snapping these to the inside foundation correctly. Whoa, what happened there? That was weird. And then it'll help us get these ones lined up. I find this is much easier to do from the outside when you're going over the fence foundation. So there you go. You want it to snap to the inside foundation, so it's in line with this wall, but also you want it over the front of the fence foundation that I've placed, or that you've placed. Depends who placed it, doesn't it? If I come and place it in your game, I guess it's me. Do the same this side. Come on. Don't be too finicky for us today. Oh, it's gone behind. It was in front and it went behind. Sometimes just changing to first person or changing your position will really help whether things are going to work out. A mix of both happened there. I'll just get these walls around the top on the outside done. Might be easier to parkour. Can I parkour over here? Why, I can. Easy work. And then we'll get these ones on. And then all that's left is to sort out the 2 greenhouse walls that go on the front. I figured I'd do that so everything ties in and Still looks like it belongs. Gonna head inside now because it's going to be easier to do the ceilings to the room from the inside. You don't have to do this, but I think sometimes these pieces, the roofs, look a little bit, I don't know, a little bit messy on the inside. So I like to lay a ceiling first and then do the roof work on top. It's a lot of going in and out here. You guys getting his exercise today. It's going to be knackered. And we'll just pop these up on here. There's one. Make that gable end. And I'm hoping I'll be able to just snap these in from here. You want to start on the sloped roof and work your way in just to make sure the edge is the same on both. Let's be lazy. Instead of walking around, let's just grapple onto here. It's better. There we go. I probably saved all of 2 seconds. Right, I can't do that in first person, but we'll get that up there. Lovely, and that's the extension done. Let's pop in, see how it feels, maybe figure out the floor plan. So yeah, that's so much bigger. That's going to be way better for a kitchen. Now, we've got this little section around here where the wall goes around from the doorway. I reckon we could maybe run the cooker here. I could maybe fit the grill, I don't know, coming out into the room or along this back wall somewhere, as long as I can get past. If I can't, I'll put it on the outside wall of here. Could even have a door through actually there, couldn't I? And then I'd be able to get to it anyway. And this seems like the best place due to it being narrow. It's the idea I mentioned on the other side, having refrigerators along the bottom and preserving bins across the top. And I reckon I'll be able to fit, I reckon 4 of each in there, two per tile. I think that would make sense. So let's get these things unlocked and see if we can get them crafted. First thing we want is a preserving bin. Sorted. Refrigerator next. Lovely. I mentioned a grill. I'm not sure where that'll go yet. Already unlocked. And the last thing is the cooker. That's kind of the most important one. And I can't unlock it. What level am I? 85. I need 4 levels. Not even halfway through this one. We're going to have to go and get those levels. I'm not being funny. It's going to be annoying building the kitchen in parts. Close that door. Hurry up. So I reckon I'm going to have to go out and try and get levels. Now, the quickest way to do it is to get an XP note run, maybe kill some alphas, I think. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to head over to an explorer note, which is a 4x1 over here in the east. So I want to make my way up this river, and I think you can just make it out. On the cliff sticking out on the left there is a 4x note. Now I also know where plenty of 2x notes are, so if I wanted to do a note run, I can, but ideally I want to find an Alpha Raptor, Alpha Carno, Alpha Rex. If there's any of those knocking about, I'll be able to get them finished off and get the XP boost for doing it. I'll show you this note quickly. I think it's around 70-60 on the map. We'll just have a little check. Let's have a little look. About 76-60. Yeah, I was close enough from memory. So yeah, I'm just going to head out now and try and scout for some alphas. Now we've got a Rex there, so we can kill things like that and get an XP boost, but an alpha is what we're really looking for. And I'm hoping we'll come across one before long. I don't want to venture too far away, if I'm honest. Is that one? That could be one there. Let's have a little look. It is, and it's a 55. We're on it. We're on. This is good. This might give us like 2 levels or something. I'm going to help kill the things around it because I want it to survive. And I'm debating getting it weak, hurting it a little bit, you know, making sure when I've got that XP note, I can come and kill it super quick and move on to keeping that 4x boost for the note run, or if I find another alpha. Right, I think that's looking bloody enough for now, if I'm honest. I don't want to put it too close to the edge because then something else might come and kill it. I also know that when it eats, it's going to replenish health. So we've got to find the balance there. I think that'll do. I'm going to head over into the forest here because I know, like I say, where a few notes are. And there's a 2 note on the way through to the 4 note. I'm just popping out into the tree line to show you where this is. So I've kind of flown past the note. But the 4 note is directly ahead of us over there. And if you come round here to the north of it and just tuck into the trees here, there is a 2x note. Should be a little pillar for you to see it. It's not too hard to find. So I want to trigger that on foot and then head over to the 4x note. Then we can fly around, find that Alpha Raptor, kill it, and get ourselves a nice little XP boost. So we're back at the 4 times note, and I'm just going to carefully land beside it. I don't want to trigger it with the RG, I want to trigger it with my guy. So just get that. We now have 2 times and 4 times running, and straight back up this river and hope that that alpha's alive. Right, it was over here, wasn't it? I can still see it, it's there, class, just behind that rock, popped its head out, just at the right time. So when I kill this, because it's inevitable, it's happening, it's dying, we should get a couple of levels, or at least I hope. The pre-work we did earlier is paying off. Let's see what we get when it dies. Might get a couple of nice weapons or tools as well from it, which will be lovely. Oh, don't fly. Don't run away now. Oh, we're so close to killing you. Right, we've got to get this. It's flighty though. Flighty and fast. Don't hit the fume yet, RG. Out of stam again because of this pellet running away. I was trying to eat it. Don't let it eat things, man. It'll heal up. You've got it right on the brink. We've got to be the ones to kill it. Something else kills it, I'll rage. Get out of the way, normal raptor. Nobody wants you. There we go. We got it. We got the kill. Right, nice one. Finish this off because just a nuisance. Wasting time here, to be fair. Valuable time. Right, how many levels did I get? 2. Right, we need 2 more then. Not too bad. I feel like I'm saying 2 a lot here. Let's pop the ones on the RG as well. Right, let's get looking. We'll head to XP notes. Oh, that Rex is fighting these Brontos. This could be a nice little XP pool, to be fair. We've come past these a few times. I think we'll help. I think we'll join in and try and take the kill from the Rex and then kill the Rex. If the XP boosts a little bit, lovely. If it doesn't, pointless. We'll go and get the XP notes. But I've got quite a bit of time. I think I can do all of this and pull it off. This is a good one as well. It is absolutely taking this damage. Oh my god. This is something I could come to regret. It's going now though. Only 100. My Orgy must have poor damage. Right, but we're flying up this level. It's working out. It's working out. This is good. Right, we're so close. Should I kill this Therizinosaur and see if that helps us? It might. You know you've not got a chance. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, fingers? What are you going to do? Should probably explain that bit. We'll call them fingers. A lot of people call them tickle chicken. I feel like that's too long-winded. Call fingers. Because of the dinosaur with the fingers when I first played. Nothing else. Get your mind out the gutter. Right, so I've just flown into the forest from the west side of this southern island. I'm pretty sure the first XP note that I want is here. Our timer on the 4 times is ticking down, so I need to be quick. But there's a nice little run that I can get done, which I think will give us the levels that I need. Now, I've stopped around here because, there it is. I know that there's all these rocks here, and in the middle there's a little note hiding. And this is the first one on the run. So I'm going to quickly grab that. That should give us the first of the 2 levels remaining. Let's get that on. We are now level 88. And if we can get these notes, I'm pretty confident we can get level 89 and get that quicker. So the next one shouldn't be too hard to find. In the daytime, at least it's a nightmare at night. But there is another ruin just round from that one. And this is it. There's the note. Just get that. And we're laughing. We're already over a quarter of the way through this. And I'm just going to keep flying. I think this might be east, the direction I'm heading in. Yeah, I'm going to go straight east. And we should come to a clearing in the trees. This is the clearing here. When you hit this clearing, if you took left, there's a note, I'm sure, down here somewhere. Under the tree line. The light just took them away, don't they? Where is it? I swear it's here. Let's go out of the trees to see if I can see it better. Am I still not there yet? That's it. So it's a little bit further along than I was remembering. But this is the one. That's note number 3 on this little run. Then I want to head into the trees from here. And which direction am I going? Pretty much straight across. And this cut's key. When you find this cut, you want to turn to your right. It's going to help us find the next note. And you're almost looking for another cut like that. Another drop in the terrain, which I believe is this one. And there'll be little cliffs going up the side. Yep, I can see some here, like these little ledges. And I swear there's another note just tucked in somewhere behind these. Is that it? Yeah, nice. I'm impressed my brain's doing as well, like, memory's on point. Get in. From here, there's 2 more that I like to get on this island. They're right on top of each other, so they're easy to find. And they're at the east side, the southeast side of this little island. There's quite a bit on here. It's also a good place. Alpha Raptor, Alpha Raptor. We might not need them. Our 4 times has run out, but it doesn't matter. We'll get the XP from killing this. Do you know what? It's so nearly dead. It's pointless to try and even get on the rock. I may as well just kept going. It knows it. It knows it. It knows it. Can we just finish it off in the water? Yeah. Lovely. Get in. And that sounds like the RG's got a level. I'm not quite close enough. But we are right next to those XP notes I was talking about. Let's just get my bearings. I think I want to go this way for the first one. I think it's just tucked in the tree line as well along here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Nice. And like I say, there's another one bang on top of it. So I'll just grab this one. And hopefully this last one will do it. Just want to fly into the trees. Hopefully we can get it and find it before it gets too dark. This one's weird because it's a collapsed ruin, so it's flat. It's been knocked over, so it's a little bit harder to find. And it is getting dark. It is getting dark. It's no good. Where is it? I swear it's in here somewhere. I could be making things up though. Wouldn't be the first time. Where is it? There it is, there it is. I knew it, I knew it. It's a little less further in than I thought. It's just weird how close they are. And is that going to give us a level? No way it hasn't. No way, look how close. Right, I'm finding something to kill. Come on. Being cheeky now, you're getting hits on us as well. How are you managing that? Is it normally useless? It's a 130. No way. Oh my god. Let's get this one killed as well. Push us over. Push us over the edge. Give us that XP. Level 90? I still can't hear the magical music. Oh my god. Oh my god. Looks like we're going for stego number 3. I should have just got that extra note. Kill the Dillo. Let's get the steg as well. And that's it, we finally ticked over. I may as well harvest this corpse as well. That was way more trouble than it should have been. But the good news is, we have hit the level that we need, and we have done it. Let's get that on weight, because we're at 350 health. We've done it before nightfall. So I'm going to head back home, and I reckon we'll start building the kitchen when morning comes round. This has got to be a trap, right? A double yellow drop, not too far from home. Gonna have to try and get it. See what the crack is. No! Oh my god, I hate this game. Right, let's get you parked up. And before I go to bed, I'm gonna quickly check out what you got off those alphas. Ooh, little bits of upgrades here. I think we'll start before the morning alarm today. My guy got to bed pretty early last night, and the good news is, before we did so, we managed to unlock the last item that we want for the kitchen by getting level 89. So let's get ourselves the industrial cooker engram. And now let's see what we can actually craft up and if we've got all the resources that we need. So first thing, most important one right now, is going to be this. And I need polymer. That could be a bit of a problem. I do have some. I kept it from our previous journey, and I have been refreshing the stacks, but I'm not sure if we're going to have enough for the 4 refrigerators I said I would want. I guess we'll find out. I need to get some gasoline, so let's just nick a little bit of that out of the generator and pop that on top. Get the poly in there, and let's cross our fingers. Can I make 4? I can make 1. Why is that? Metal. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Fingers crossed. If we add this metal, we can make 3 more. I'll cry if not. I don't think we're going to make everything that we want to. Alright, nice, 4. Right, so we've got a little bit left over, but that'll be our 4 refrigerators. I wanted 4 preserving bins as well, I believe. So let's get fibre, wood, stone, thatch. I think that's all you need for that. Where are the preserving bins? And I want 4, not 10. Right, lovely. That's a good start. And for this trick, because I want to stack these, I also need 2 wooden catwalks. Have to be wooden catwalks, Kaz point that out. Metal ones, even though it's the same item, seems to use a different net for the structure, and so it doesn't operate the same. It's one of the weirdest things about this game. You'd think all foundations would work the same, all walls would work the same. That's not what happens. So you've got to use wooden for this, but the trick won't work. So 2 of those, got my preserving bins. Are the refrigerators done? They are. We'll get those picked up. And I just want to see how far away we are from getting this. I need loads of polymer. We've got the metal. And we can make a grill if we want. Shall I just pop it out? Yeah, we'll just do it. And we'll figure out where that goes at the end. This here, though, I do need to go and farm for. So I'll get this first section of the kitchen built. I reckon I'll then go get the resources that I need. In fact, as well, I need a few little structural elements here. I'm going to want some foundations for lowering them for the trick. I'm going to want some pillars, which I don't have. I'm going to want a ladder. Right, so I need to craft up some pillars. I'll also need stone foundations. Hey, what am I getting that for? Oh yeah, for the pillars. Wakey wakey. I shouldn't tell you what time it is, but I've started recording this at like 5 in the morning. I'm pretty tired. I'm not awake yet. Right, what's going on here? 2, I think that'll be the right amount. And then I want the wooden pillars. 3 will be fine. I don't need any more than that. Have I left the doors open? It's a bit of a Bob move. Good job there's no other players in here. Be getting robbed. So, I wanted to put this at this end. Now, the first part of this trick, pretty simple. I want to lower some foundations, so I'm going to have to take these ones out. So that's first job done. Second job, pretty important, is to get the pillars out and to lower the foundations. Now I need to drop them down in 3 increments roughly. So I'm going to do a 2 drop and a 1 drop. Now the way you do a 2 foundation drop is you snap it to the lower part of the outside, and that'll give you a lower snap on the inside. Perfect. You can pick this one back up if you want. And I'm just going to pop a thatch foundation over the edge at the lower height. Perfect. And then what I want to do is drop it by 1. So I'm going to put the pillar so it drops it in the middle of that one. And that'll give me the lower foundation. I can use the stone one now, as long as I get that lower snap point. It's not going to play ball straight away. You know ARK, guys. You know ARK. If you play ARK, you know I could stand here for 10 minutes doing this. And even though I'm getting the right snap point, it won't use it. There we go. So pick these up. Oh, just in time, just in time. And then I need to put another stone one down. So that is step 2 complete. If you lower that by 4, you can't access the fridge. If you only lower it by 2, the refrigerator won't fit under the catwalk. Speaking of catwalks, trick 3. You wouldn't think it, you need to put the catwalks in before you put the refrigerators in, because the refrigerators will clip into the catwalks, but the catwalks won't clip over the refrigerators. Once you've done that, get your ladder out, because we're going to be able to crack on with placing the refrigerators. Just going to place that to be parallel with the far wall, pick it back up, and get the refrigerator out. Now, I'm just going to want to place this in 3rd person, in all honesty. So I'm going to have to crouch, because it's putting it on the roof above my head. There we go. And then I'm just going to line that up. The reason I go into 3rd person is it keeps it in the right place for K mode. And like I said, I've got to crouch because of the roof above. So I'm kind of see if that's lined up nicely with the front of the catwalk. Don't have to have it perfectly aligned. I just quite like to save some space. And then I'm going to get it so that the right hand side is lined up with the center of the joints between the catwalks. And that looks pretty good. And then you can just place your first one, move to the left, place your second one as close to it as possible. Don't want to see daylight between them. And then go to the other side and repeat. And I should have my 4 refrigerators placed under the catwalk. And that'll allow me to put the preserving bins on top, which is real neat, real tidy, and really functional. There could be a problem here. I have stone fence foundations on these. You might not, but my pillars are right near the fridges. Now, sometimes a normal foundation won't place over the top. Today, Hang on, am I getting green both sides? I'm so lucky. Hang on, why is that one now not green? Come on, come on, come on, come on. This could be the luckiest day ever if I can get that to go green. Come on. I saw it. Oh, it didn't place, it didn't place. I'll explain. If I get this, I'll explain because I won't have to show you. But let's hope I can get this. It's going to be so good if I can. I don't want to have to go through all the hassle that I would if this doesn't place. So I'm going to keep trying. Yes, we got it. Right, that is so good. And you'll be able to see, I can access these still. Like I say, if I went down one more increment on the foundations, I wouldn't be able to. Let us explain what the problem was going to be. Sometimes, you saw it was tricky enough there, you can't place your foundation over the fence foundations because they occupy the space the foundation drops in. And if that happens, you have to take all the walls down, the pillars down, take out the fence foundation and then rebuild up around it. It's a nightmare. But this has worked out so good. I couldn't be happier with that. Right then, just one last job then to do to finish this off. Get the ladder back out, third person. It's the better way. You can use K mode to see what's going on. Or orbital cam, depending on what you like to call it. Get your preserving bins out, and it's the exact same trick that we did with the fridges. I'm going to go into orbital, aka K mode, because you push K on PC. If you're not a PC player, you'll be like, what's he on about? And I'm just going to bring that forward roughly to the edge so it kind of lines up. And again, I want it on the center join of these. And it's exactly the same trick. Good thing about using K mode is once you're in it, you can't accidentally rotate your character, which is perfect. It allows you to get everything lined up nicely. And so that's why I like to use that. You can see better and you can line things up more nicely. Double whammy of positives. Right, come on. Just trying to tweak this a tiny bit. I want it green as close to the other one as possible. And that's my trick done. Wall of refrigerators and preserving bins. Now it's going to make it super easy to access everything, keep my kibble in, keep my crops in, and it just looks so tidy. I'm unsure if I like the fact there's a glass window next to that, but it'll be alright. But I'm unsure where this grill could potentially go. I want to see if I can get it somewhere inside. In fact, I'll go into crouch. Now, the pillars are going to get in the way, and this is going to block the doorway, so that's no good. Can I pull this a little bit further forward through the pillar? I could. I'm just going to place it quickly to see how that would look. It's not the worst, but yeah, if the cooker's here, I kind of get past. I don't think this is going to fit in here, so I might have to pop a little door through, like I said, and put that outside. Oh, I could maybe extend the building that way. I'm not going to do that today, but that might be an idea. I could extend it this way out a little bit, and I could even run it all the way up here, couldn't I? Maybe make a stable or something, or somewhere like an outdoor work area. I mean, I've already got my crafting station. Maybe a stable's a cool idea. I want to toy with that idea. I'm not going to put the grill down. Not just yet. Don't want to waste it. Let's go on to the cooker. Let's see what I need. I'm going to have to get loads of resources, I'm sure. So what do I need to make the cooker? Structures, cooking. I need cement and paste, metal and polymer. Now we've got the oil. That's good. That's a good start. Let's see if I've got any more cement and paste. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, easy. We're close enough to that anyway, so that I'll easily tick that over. And then it's going to be the metal. I know I've got loads of metal. I've been grinding that out between episodes, so we're looking good on the metal front. I'm just going to chuck a ton on. Can't really move much. You can see why I like doing this for the crafting station. I'm just stood still and I can do everything I want to. Structures, cooking, let's check again. Right, there we go. So it's just the polymer that we need. And I want to do something today. I want to do something new. I don't want to go to the penguins. I want to go and get obsidian. The reason is, I've not got obsidian yet, and I feel bad going and doing it the first time without you guys. So I reckon we'll get this Anki cryoed up. Where my cryopods must be on the iguanodon. I think we get it cryoed up. I think we take it out and we go to some spots where we can grab obsidian. And then in the future, between episodes, I'll better go and get obsidian without worrying that I'm being sneaky and doing things without yous. You know what I mean? I feel like once I've done something with yous, it's okay to then do it again off camera. But I don't really want to do new things when you aren't there. Does that make sense? Don't tell us that's another gold drop. It's not a double, is it? Makeup. It is. It is. It is. Oh no! What is going on? That's twice. The game's a tease. I cannot see a thing. Which is crazy because we're heading further north through the middle of the map than we ever have yet. And these little mountains here, I say little, they're the big ones, they're well known for giggers. So we need to be careful. Oh, looks like it's clearing up, that's nice. But yeah, I'm heading up here, hopefully to get some obsidian. These mountains are usually riddled with it, but we do want to be careful. I don't want to get a jump gigger attack. They're usually quite easy to stay away from, to be honest with you. But, you know me. Can never be too careful. Now, I can see obsidian all over the place, so this is fantastic. Let's get in here. Speak of the devil. There's one right there. That's not a gigger, is it? This could be worse. Oh my god, it's a Karcher. Worse, just as bad. I'll let you decide. That'll do for my first obsidian run. I'm not sure it's going to be enough, but I can always come back and do another one. I just want to make sure that I can get back at a decent speed without the RG struggling. So we'll get the Yankee back in the cryo, we'll fly back home, and then we'll work out where we're at. Hang on. Let's see if we can finally get a double ring. Why is there so many double rings today? Watch it disappear though. I'm going to get done. But it's not a double ring. Ooh, what is that? Oh, pelicorns. We're here. We're back home. I'm going to get this RG parked up and start throwing out the obsidian. I just need to make sure that we get this crafted up as fast as possible. And I hope that we've got enough. I know that you get half of how much obsidian you've got, if I remember, so I'm feeling like we will have enough. But I might be remembering wrong. Let's have a look. How much can I make? 100, 200, 300, easy. We're sorted. Well, I'll let that craft up. Right then, the polymer is close to being done, so I'm going to start thinking about what else I'll need to get this cooker installed before we craft it. And I'm going to need pipes, let's face it. So, structures, pipes, metal, and what's missing from here, the cement and paste. I moved it all across. Hopefully I'm allowed a little bit. Should be. I'd be upset if I'm not. Right, let's jump back in here. What am I looking? Pipes, metal. And I want a good number of cross sections. I'm going to want one to connect the cooker to, and then the rest to run from the greenhouse to the house. I'm just going to make 20, right, to make sure I'm well covered with these. Once I've got those, I'm going to place the cooker, and then I'm going to want flexi pipe to join the greenhouse to the cooker, because these are going to be on different levels. Oh no, why didn't I think of that? Polymers made with obsidian and cement and paste. So now I'm low on cement and paste. Right, I think I've got some. Please say I've got some over here. Oh my gosh, I swear I had some. I do still have some. Oh, that saves us going and getting beaver dams right away. Chuck that in there. Come on, are we good? Yes, we are. Perfect, perfect. I think we're close to the line. Very close to the line. Yeah, we are. But we've got what we set out to get. We're pulling things off. Right then, are these all done yet? Sounds like they are. Looks like they are. Brilliant. Now there is one last thing I'm going to need. I keep forgetting that when I lower a foundation, I need to replace them. So let me get another stone foundation crafted up. I think I'll only need the one. And then we'll better start thinking about going and getting the cooker fitted in the kitchen. The only problem is, it's a little bit dark, isn't it? What time is it? Ooh, 8. Yeah, I think it's too late to get started. We're losing light really quick. So I'm going to wait till morning. I was wanting to position this over here, wasn't I? And in order to get this to snap where I want it, if I remember, I need my cross section to actually be bang in the middle of the 4 corners of these 4 foundations. So where the 4 foundations meet, I want to be running this. But I want to run it step down underneath the foundations. I'm a little bit worried because of the stone fence foundations. I know I got away with it over here with the fridges, but there's a high chance lightning won't strike twice. I don't think I'm going to get lucky twice, basically. So I'm wondering if I can do this from the other side. It might be my better choice. I'm going to give it a go and cross my fingers. So I'm going to take this foundation out, and I'm going to use my pillar in this foundation to lower a thatch one temporarily under the edge here. Is that working? That looks really low, but that's right, I think. Cool. Pick this back up. And then, like I say, I need this pipe to be in the corner as close to here as I can, but also down on that layer. So let's get the ladder out. We'll use the ladder trick to make sure it's perfectly aligned on the ladder over the top. Pick it back up. Let's get the pipe out and try and get this where I want it to be. Right, I don't it on the side. Right, that looks like it's a good shot. Let's pop that there, and that one should run it into the house. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that. I don't think there's any harm that being under the floor there. It's an extra snap point to the grid, and we'll just replace that. Now I'm hoping when I go to the other side, this is going to mean that the cooker just snaps in, tucks in against this wall. Fingers crossed, moment of truth. Hey, I'm happy. That's good. That's good. That's a really nice placement, to be fair. So let's pop that down, and we've got a cooker. Now it's not irrigated because our pipes aren't connected up, but we can make that happen. I'm going to do that from the greenhouse. I want my main grid to be the lower grid, which is at the greenhouse. So I'll probably connect everything up via here. I'm just going to go around and try and place things and hope for the best. In fact, we'll work through the house first. This is why I wanted to do this here, because look how much easier this is. Did that snap to something then? Green goes, snaps. Right, cool. Hopefully that's it. I'll just run this through the house. Gotta look for green, wait till it disappears. Does that disappear for a snap? I can see it there. That's it. Same again. If it disappears, it's snapped. Just watch it vanish. Yeah. We'll just go straight through the house. Is it working? I think we're on it. I think we're on it. I need to see a point where I can see the green sticking through and then just vanishing. It'll be a bit tricky here under the stairs. We wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do this. If I pick this one up, I think I'll be able to. I'm going to have to. And see if I can find the snap point. It's not going to happen, is it? Oh, this is trickier than I thought it was going to be. That snapped to something, but what? We're just going to have to do it. Oh, we've got pipe here. This is good. This is good. We'll do that. That might be close enough, you know. Let's try the flexi now. There's a pipe right here for you to connect to. So whether or not it's connecting to the cooker, I'm going to risk it. I'm in a good position here. Is this irrigated? Come on, please start filling up. Hey, there we go, we've done it. So the cooker is in, the cooker is irrigated. We've got our fridges. Hang on, those two are unpowered. They must be getting powered off that crafting station, so I'll have to do something to increase the electrical network, extend the grid. I obviously need to pop in a foundation on top of there. So we'll get one of those crafted up. And then we're well on our way to be able to get kibble. It's just the crops getting grown, getting the eggs. Why won't that place? Is it because the door's open? Come on, man. Come on, just go in. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy. Right, fantastic. We've got a kitchen, and that is looking good. We still need to do the rest of the house and make it feel more like a home. But this is a fantastic start. I'm so chuffed with this, but I'm going to call that there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode or you've learned something from it, please remember to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Helps me out millions, and I really do appreciate it. But until next time, guys, take care, and I'll catch you later. Cheerio.